Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Marjolin, and in today's video we're kind of going through a lot. I've done one of these videos before. I filmed it first year of college. I'm gonna be showing you guys an updated makeup collection video tour, right? And I believe I stated this in my last video, but if I didn't, I'm gonna state it in this one. I don't by any means mean to like show off my makeup or anything. I like seeing makeup collection videos, and I love seeing people's eyeshadow palettes. Like, I like getting ideas and inspiration from other people, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with my little corner over here. Let me see, I can probably move back. I don't want to come out too much in the mirror. So in this corner right here, I have just hand sanitizers, and then up here I have my mascaras that are open and that I am using at the moment. So I have this one by Too Faced. Sucks. Don't get it. That's the only reason why I pointed it out. The Damn Girl, I got it. Thank God I didn't have to pay for it. I got it as gratis at work. It sucks. I mean, I still appreciate that I got it for free, but it's not it. Eyeliners, mascaras, and I believe like 1 or 2 lip liners here. Oh, and I have my brow pencils up here as well. This is more stuff that I use it when I see it, so I just kind of have to leave it up here. This is just my white concealer, which is pretty much just my eye primer at the moment. I leave it up here just because, you know, I'm not entirely running out, but she is kind of nearing her end, so I want to leave it upside down and kind of just standing so that all the product goes down, and I use every little bit of it. I have my little cute Jimin stand. Nothing to do with my makeup, but I just like that he looks cute there. This is a little eyeshadow palette from Makeup Revolution, I believe, or iHeart Revolution. I think it's iHeart Revolution. I honestly just got it so that I can leave it sitting here on my desk. And then this one is as well. Yeah. Here I have my clean brushes, whereas over here on this side I have my more dirtier brushes. As you can tell, that's all from my Halloween look. All of my dirty brushes, I kind of like to keep them separated. Before I had them with, it was my eye brushes and then my face brushes. I had them separated, but lately I'm like, I want to keep track of my dirty ones just so that it's easier to know which ones I have to clean. So dirtier ones are on this side, cleaner ones / ones I've barely used, have not used, on that side. This is my vanity mirror. She lights up. She's cute. I have this huge lipstick tub thing. I have a foundation in there just because it didn't fit up there, so I kind of just shoved it in here. Got this for free at work. Anyways, I have this little plastic container thingy, and I keep a lot of my lipsticks. Mostly anything that's lip product is gonna be in here. I have like samples, little bit of Stila, Wet n Wild, Elf, you know, a mix of both high-end and drugstore I have in here. Most of my liquid lips up here, and on the left side I have all of my foundations and anything that's like samples. I've been trying to get through these, but it's hard just because I feel bad throwing away literally anything, so I'm trying to mix shades and kind of just get creative with the shades since they're not all gonna be my skin tone. But yeah, I have all my foundations in here. Too Faced, little sample from the Urban Decay one. I forgot which one it is. I think it's like their latest one that they came out with. I have a tinted moisturizer, It Cosmetics, Elf, my big tube of the CC cream from It Cosmetics. I have Becca, and then I have Lancome, and the only reason why I have these is because I got them for free at work. Fenty small tube, and then Fenty big one, and then I believe this is LA Girl. So yeah, these are my foundations. Underneath the table of my vanity is pretty much everything else minus my eyes. So I have my eyeshadow palette stuffed somewhere else. I'll show you guys in a bit, but pretty much I just have like my eyeglasses sitting up here. I have a few candles, all my empty like travel stuff, just in case I do travel. I haven't, obviously. And then up here in the first one to the right, I have my lashes. I don't have that many lashes because I'm not much of a lash girl. I have some little like snake tattoos that I kind of wanted to experiment with and just put them on my face one day, but I haven't yet just because I haven't had like the time or really the dedication to. I don't know what eye look I want to do with these, but I have those little tattoos there. Eyelash curler, mirror, soap. I have dip brow, which I kind of use for like fake freckles now. I don't really use dip brow for my actual eyebrows now. Anything that's like loose highlighters, or not loose highlighters, loose eye pigments and like loose glitters I have there. I don't keep them with my palettes just because I think those, if they open, they get a little too messy, and at least here I can control the mess. I have my magnetic liners here. More lash stuff on this side, and then here I just have like brow products that I haven't used yet, like brow wizzes, all of this, well, most of this. I have like tattoo liners, brow mascaras. All of these are things that I usually get for free at work, and I just kind of have doubles of these at this point, so I just don't use them right now. Second one, this one is overbearing. Before you guys roast me, I used to use this on my face all the time, like years ago, and obviously when I started working at Ulta, it's just, you find out the ingredients and like all the tea behind like the brands. This is not good for you, so I don't use this on my face anymore, but I do use it on my eyes, not like inside of my eyeballs, like when I'm doing like a shimmer look or anything. Like I use it to pretty much wet the brush. Like this is just what I use it for. I don't use it like actually like all over my face. These are mostly things that don't have their own category, if that makes sense. This is mostly like, you know, skincare stuff, travel skincare stuff for the most part. Estee Lauder, once again, like all of these are things that I've gotten mostly for free at work. Yeah, all of these I've gotten pretty much for free. I have like eye creams, self-tan face drops, I have moisturizers, more sunscreen, sunscreen, facial radiance pads, I have brush cleaner here, CeraVe mini moisturizer, just my miscellaneous drawer pretty much, and she is in need of help. I think I need to clean that out. Mind you, I cleaned this drawer out a lot, and it still gets full somehow. I don't know why. So in this drawer, I have just face sponges, I have setting sprays or priming sprays, any primers, primer testers, primers that are travel size, like anything that has to do with like priming and setting the face, I have in this drawer. I have my sponges, and I have like the new ones up here, I have used ones in here, and then this is my I don't know how to describe this. These are not doubles. Well, this one's a double that I have. I bought it because it was 5 times the points at my job recently, and these are mascaras that I have. Like I have small, like travel size, and I have full sizes I haven't used yet. I like to go through my mascara tubes like 2 or 3 at a time, just because after a certain amount of time you kind of have to throw them out. So those are the ones that I haven't used that I do plan on using, so I just have those kind of just stored in there. This is probably another one of my messier ones, but it's just because it's really hard to find organization for these, just because I use different products every day. Literally, I try not to use the same thing more than like twice a week, just so that I can get a little bit of use out of everything. I have highlighters in here, highlighter palettes, all my concealers, my setting powders, bronzers, contours, blushes, everything. You name it and it's here. Anything, I guess, that's kind of complexion I have in here. These bottom 2 are also just miscellaneous. I do a lot of K-pop like trading and buying of like photo cards. Not trading, I think I do mostly buying. I have like all the packing stuff. I have cardboard just to keep them from bending. I have scissors and, you know, string, tape, anything fun I have in there. And then over here I just kind of have empty makeup bags that I use whenever I go home. I just take one of these bags, I throw in my makeup in there, and just put it inside my bigger bag. So I have all that good stuff in there, and that's pretty much it for this. And these are where I have all of my eyeshadow palettes. Drawers are not that big, so it's not that many, but I counted them a while ago and I was by like 50 something, so I have quite a few. So let's just go ahead and get started. So up in my top drawer, I have probably my, yeah, I guess you can say these are my favorite palettes, even though I don't get to use them as much, just because I do have like this color wheel thing on my phone, and it pretty much picks out my palette for the week and it randomizes them. So I haven't really used these that much, just because I'm trying to get a use out of everything altogether. I love these palettes so much. I have these in the box still. That's how much I like love the packaging of these and all that good stuff. This is probably one of my favorite palettes. I'm gonna go ahead and open it just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's from Melt Cosmetics. I love this palette so much. I love these colors, like they're so beautiful. The color story really speaks to me. I don't know, I just love, it's not focusing. I love everything about this palette. Like everything blends so well. Mind you, I've only used like probably like 5 or 6 shades, but I love all of them. Like this is my favorite palette at the moment, and it sucks because it was limited edition, but she's really pretty. I love it. I really love this palette. And then these are from Kaleidos Cosmetics. They're kind of like an indie brand, but they're more high-end. They're kind of expensive, but I bought these over quarantine and I love them. In my second one, we have Juvia's Place, I have the Nubian Royal, I have the Sweet Pinks, and then I have the Berries. I have Urban Decay Naked 2 and the Kristen Leanne collab. And then I have more Juvia's here. I have the Deuce, Zulu, and then the Masquerade Mini. So I have those in my second drawer. In the third drawer, I have, I guess, kind of like my smaller palettes. I have a mini Natasha Denona. I have Too Faced, Anastasia's mini Norvina. This is the mini Pro Pigment palette volume 1. So this is volume 1. I have Laura Lee's Party Animal, which I used in a review a long time ago, and I think I've used it twice since then. So yeah. Anyways, I have a Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. I have Dose of Colors. I think this is the Friendcation one, if I'm not mistaken, by Desi and Katie. I love that blue. That blue is gorgeous. I have Anastasia's. I think this is the Jackie Aina, Anastasia, the Riviera, Alyssa Edwards, Prism, and then the Modern Renaissance, which I am so proud of my progress with this one. She's a little dirty, so don't mind her. But the progress in this one, we love to see it. Fourth one, I have my bigger Morphe palettes, I guess you can say. I have the 35W. I think this one is the 30. This one's the 35H. I have the 39L, which was their holiday one from last year. And then I think this one's the 39S. Yeah, this one's the 39S, which is the purples. If I was a palette, I think I'd be this one, to be honest. I love these colors. It's the purples, the pinks, a little bit of neutrals, the shimmers. Really like this palette, really pretty. Yeah. The fifth one, I have the Morphe collaboration palettes. I have the original Jaclyn Hill, which I'm wearing actually today in my video. I have the Morphe X Jeffree Star, which, I'm not gonna talk about that. The Morphe 35i Icy Fantasy. I love the packaging on this one. The Jaclyn Hill Volume 2. Sixth drawer, I have just my ColourPop ones. I don't have that much from ColourPop, but I do like what I have. I have the Sailor Moon eyeshadow palettes. I have the Soul and Mar. I have Lovebird, and then the Dream Street with Kathleen Lights. Then in the seventh drawer, I have my NYX big palettes. Like I don't know why. I have an unhealthy obsession with buying all of their big palettes. I love these palettes so much. I don't know why, I just do. I have this Swear By It, the Modern Dreamer, and I think this is their latest one, which is the Ultimate Utopia. I love this one. It's so pretty. And then for the 8th drawer, I have drugstore palette, Makeup Revolution. I forgot what this one is called, but it's like, oh, the Chilled with Cannabis Sativa. Pretty much their weed palette. The Soph X Revolution. I have both of her eyeshadow collaborations I have this little mini ones that just came out a little while ago. It's the Forever Dynamic Ambient. These are really pretty paints. And then this one was like a free gift. It's the Brave Spirit. All these are Makeup Revolution. And then up here I have Flower Beauty, Sugar Rush, and then Suns Blazing. I have 2 of the LA Girl ones. These are absolutely gorgeous. I swatched them at work and I just had to get them because they swatched really nicely. And then I have Makeup Revolution with Alexis Stone collaboration. I love this palette. I used it as like a face palette for my Halloween days at work and it was honestly amazing. They do stain a little bit, but it's worth it. Like, it's really good. I like the payoff in those palettes. And then in my 9th drawer, I have all of my BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes. I have Aurora Lights, I have Take Me Back to Brazil, I have Take Me to Ibiza, and then I have the Trendy in Tokyo palette. Then I have a Sugar Pill eyeshadow palette. I believe this brings like a blush and highlight shade. I believe this is the blush. I don't know where the highlight is. Maybe that one, I'm not sure. But yeah, this one's really pretty. Got it on sale. I have a Pure eyeshadow palette, Ciate London. I have Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder. And then I have the Bad Habit Aphrodite up here in the back. And then last but not least, my 10th and final drawer, which is more, I guess, on the empty side. I have this palette in here, which is pretty much single shades from ColourPop and this highlighter from Urban Decay, if I'm not mistaken. Don't really use it, but you know, like I said, I'm a hoarder when it comes to my eyeshadow palettes. I have this little mini L bite-size e.l.f. palette. I love the colors in this. I haven't used it yet, but I just got it for the colors. Super pretty. I got this Pacifico one. I have single shadows mostly in here. Anything that's liquid matte or liquid shimmers I keep in this drawer as well. But yeah, pretty much this is where I keep all of my singles. Now that I think about it, I should move some of these to my other drawer because these can get messy because some of these are loose. But we'll do that another day. But yeah, pretty much that's all I have for this drawer. That is all for my eyeshadow palettes. Yeah, that was pretty much my little vanity-ish tour collection thing. I hope you guys enjoyed my little tour and my little corner. Make sure you guys watch the older video just so that you can see how much my collection has grown, just because it's a handful. See you guys hopefully in my next video, which should be up sooner than 3 months hopefully. Yeah, bye.